Everybody got choices. These bitches is choosing, I'm all in their head. Everybody got choices. Keep it 1,000 like that I count. Everybody got choices. These niggas be hating, I already know, but I never go broke. No, I'm staying getting money. Yeah. And I ain't answer my soul. No, I'm staying getting money. Yeah. You ain't like me. No, I'm staying getting money. Yeah. You don't like me. No, I'm staying getting money. Yeah. Lazy. No, got dick that'll drive a whole crazy. Yeah. Hater. No. Wanna see a player get paid. Yeah.
Alright, man. I'm coming to y'all with another video. You know what time it is, man. Fresh the motherfucking best for the record. You dig what I'm saying? What's up, my YouTube family? Hope y'all been good out there. You know, blood over intent community, you know what I'm saying? I think about y'all all the time. I don't think I forgot about y'all, man. You know, we come motherfucking dime a dozen, you dig what I'm saying? So y'all keep y'all head up out there. Like I said, man, y'all gotta obtain that power within, you know what I'm saying, before y'all can express it to the people outside. Right now, I'm in a good ass space, man. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I'm just talking about as far as like mentally and, you know, spiritually, you know, physically as well. You know, things is getting better. Things is getting hella well, you know. With all this pandemic stuff going on. I mean, it's crazy because at these times, you're not even really hearing too much about the coronavirus or the pandemic. When you look at the media sites, when you look at social media, you see things about protests now. You see things about division, you know what I'm saying? You see things about the race war. When that was the agenda from the beginning. You see what I'm saying? I always told everybody that I know, like, it's an underlying meaning to this, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is something that we didn't already had. We already had the bird flu. We already had H1N1, you know. We already had plenty of these viruses and different things. So what's the difference with this? It's no different. Every time we had a virus or something, it was something that was covering up. You see what I'm saying? So what they doing now is they still covering up, but they trying to, you know, make a race war happen. That way, you know, the people who feeling some type of way about George Floyd, and not only that, but the black community in general, they can go out there and, you know, cause hell, you dig what I'm saying? And that way they can pay their people off. Okay, boom, they out there now. Whether they trying to cause peace or they trying to cause hell, it don't matter, because we about to pay y'all to send y'all ass out there and start all the shit for us. You know what I'm saying? So regardless if the people who really feel some type of way is out there or not, these people are still gonna be out there because they being paid in order to cause this type of conflict, you know what I'm saying? So that way they can pull out these motherfucking tanker trucks and they can pull out all these damn army vets and shit like that. You know, people who just real fucked up in the mind and don't really have no way of life and like never knew where they was going. You see what I'm saying? So they let them train them, they let them brainwash their mind into believing that they fighting for the right cause when in all actuality, they fighting against the people who, you know, ultimately make them. That just don't even make sense. You see what I'm saying? So I've seen a couple clips of police officers, you know what I'm saying, talking about, you know, linking in with, you know, the communities and stopping all this shit, you know, basically off of, you know, what I was just talking about, like how, you know, there's people out here getting paid in order to start these race wars. So people are waking up, you see what I'm saying? But it's not at the rate that it needs to, you see what I'm saying? Because like I said, they keep coming with these different agendas and different tactics that been strategically planned from shit, who knows how long, hundreds of years ago. You know what I'm saying? They keep rolling them out at these times, and they rolling them all out. So that way, this information is not hitting the people's ears. It's more fear hitting the people's ears than it's wisdom, you know what I'm saying, affecting the brain. But regardless, the truth is going to be the truth regardless. You see what I'm saying? So when you get in the truth, it kind of, it affects your subconscious. It affects the part of your brain that you really don't pay no attention, but it's really you know what I'm saying? It keeps you doing the things that you do on a daily basis without you even realize that you know, stuck in the habit of doing those things. So the truth always gonna affect that, whether you want it on a conscious level or not. but they got these fear tactics and this dark magic and shit placed in every fucking thing, you know what I'm saying? All the subliminal messages and things in the movies and, you know, all this stuff. You feel me? It's a big ass distraction, and everything is distraction. So the more they keep us divided and the more they keep us distracted, the more fear we gonna be in and the more power they gonna have. But must I remind you, it's way more of us than it is them. So all we have to do is go within ourselves, understand we are already greater than them physically, you know what I'm saying? Just as far as in numbers, we already greater than them on that level. But spiritually, they don't have no soul. These people are snakes, they serpents, and these people want to take your real power from you. You know what I'm saying? So if you feel this on the level within, then you do still have some, you know, purity to you. You do still have some divinity to you. You still can, you know, tap into, you know, and be real intuitive and pick up on different energies. You just don't want to do the work. You just not ready to do the work because you so scared, you so stuck in this fear-based mindset. Oh, what we gonna do next with the government? You know what I'm saying? What is they gonna give us? Fuck all of what they gonna give us and all what we gonna do next. Go within. That's what you do next. You feel me? That's what you do next. That's what you tell people to do next. The people who asking that same question that you asking, how we gonna get over this? How we gonna get through this? Once you go inside, you gonna see you are the way that we coming out of this. You are the reason why all of this is happening. You know what I'm saying? This shit go way deeper than some coronavirus, than, you know, and I'm sorry to say, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace, George Floyd. But at the same time, I see these agendas all the time. You see what I'm saying? I see them strategically playing this shit in order to set, you know, it's the underlay for the overplay. They strategically playing shit so that way they can roll out what they really want to roll out later on. And it's just that, you know, it's a constant, it's a radical cycle where they keep doing it. So they keep you stuck on this while they got something over here in their other hand, you know, that they really about to present. So man, y'all just, you know, keep y'all eyes open. Like I said, open that motherfucking third eye, you dig? Because once you open that third eye, that's gonna be the thing that ultimately it's gonna awaken your spirit. It's gonna be like, wow, so much I've been missing. You know, so much I've been missing out on. You know, people been telling me this for years, or people been saying these type of things for years, but I just overlook it because I couldn't comprehend it. But now it's hitting me on a spiritual level. Now I feel it on the inside. And ultimately, that's the feeling you want to feel. You want to feel on the inside because that's the thing that's going to bring you joy no matter what. Whether you got material things, whether you got somebody physical in your life, you know, giving you pleasure or any of that. Once you have that love on the inside of you, you have that joy and that sense of abundance and that sense that I got the information that's uncommon to many, but at the same time, I can give it back and I can still gain more. That's the, you know, that's life. That's the journey right there. You feel me? This life ain't about nothing but, you know, it's a journey that you're supposed to gain different experiences. So if you cut yourself off from gaining the knowledge, there's no way you're going to ever reach the uncommon information because you ain't even going to have the basic information to, you know, ride the wave. So that's why it's always good to have a team around you. That's why it's always good for a woman to have a man in her life. A man who actually, you know what I'm saying, want better and achieving better, you know what I'm saying, seeing results from the work that he putting in. And a woman, you know, should ultimately want to be that woman for a man. She should want to put in the work and be able to take guidance from a man as if the man is a leader, which he is. You see what I'm saying? But it's too many people out here brainwashed and out here stuck on how the media done taught them, and they think that they gotta be so, you know, tough and grr, you know what I'm saying? Females want to be motherfucking niggas and bark and, you know, growl all the time. When it's like, chill your ass out, you know what I'm saying? You a kitten, you dig what I'm saying? Act like a motherfucking cat, you know, that's what's gonna attract. Don't act like no motherfucking dog, no nigga want that. You know, it's certain times and it's certain places for that. But like I said, you gotta have a man in your life who convey to you when to be emotional and when to use your logic, when it's playtime and when it's time to handle business. You know, these are all the things that men and women are needing each other for. So when you come from the mindset of, oh, I don't need nobody and fuck everybody and shit like that, I can understand it because I done been there too. I definitely been there. You know, I done been there a couple times. It's like I said, I done resurrected myself a few times because the things that I done, you know, been through, the shit was tough. The shit was hard, man. It wasn't no easy motherfucking cakewalk, you know. But that's why I got the lion on my hand. You see what I'm saying? R.I.P. to my pop. I ain't gonna flex too much though, y'all. But yeah, man, I'm just in a real good energy. You know, it's the solar eclipse today, June 5th. So I'm letting go all that motherfucker, you know, that baggage and you think, you know, them things that been holding on to me that I've been holding on subconsciously, you know, and what's so great about me is I'm so powerful. I know it's things that's in my subconscious that I've been holding on to that, you know, I completely forgot about, you know, but what I'm doing right now is I'm tapping into those, you know, those thoughts, and I'm clearing them motherfuckers out regardless if they good or not. You see what I'm saying? Because I don't even remember them. They just in my subconscious, just holding up space. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't remember it, and if it's meant to be there, then it's going to be there. But if I don't remember it, and it's not meant to be there, then I'm clearing all that out. You see what I'm saying? But the things that's meant to be there, they going to be there. They going to stay there because they meant. You see what I'm saying? That's what you got to understand. Everything that's meant to be is what's going to be. You might not understand it, but you could definitely tap into that spirit of empathy, you know, not sympathy, tap into the spirit of empathy, you know, and once you tap into the spirit of empathy, you could look at you could look at the tree, you know what I'm saying? Once you look at the tree, you could see a face in that tree. This is real shit, man. It might sound crazy. You can see a face in that tree. And when you see a face in that tree, there's no telling what, you know, what type of expression the face is gonna be. Because you so tapped in now, you seeing how much nature has been struggling. You would bite into an apple and that motherfucker be bitter as hell. And you'd be like, well damn, why is it so bitter? It's because it had a hard life. You know, the way that we plant our food and grow our food is not even right. You see what I'm saying? It has a hard life trying to get out the ground. Just trying to get up out the ground. You see what I'm saying? Then once it's up out the ground, you gotta worry about hanging on to the branch and growing. You know what I'm saying? Staying alive. That's a hard motherfucking life. You know, versus some fruit or some vegetables that didn't have a sweet life, you know what I'm saying? And it was plentiful. They came up out the ground easy because the soil was fertilized and it was, you know, moisturized enough for it to come up out, you know, and slip up out, them roots to come up out that dirt. Simple. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to pave a motherfucking path for the kids, the generations, and, you know, the people behind us who coming up, you know. It's already been hard. It's been hard enough. You see what I'm saying? Right now, we at a pivotal point where we right there in between the hard-ass dirt, the hard-ass soil that's never been watered and no shit. And we don't know how long the shit tough than a motherfucker, but we still growing up under there. You see what I'm saying? We still growing up under that motherfucker. And soon, some motherfucking water. You know what the water is? The collective. We gonna come together and we gonna drip all on that shit. You dig what I'm saying? We gonna splash and all that, you know what I'm saying? All that drip shit that niggas be talking about. We gonna do all that on that dirt. Make that shit moist. And guess what? We shooting up through that shit. But when we shoot up, it ain't no stopping. You dig what I'm saying? We steady growing. Because now we got the information on how to steady come up. We got the information on how to come up and stay up. You know what I'm saying? We've been put in a position for a long time where our powers has been hindered from us and hidden from us. The shit is not hidden from us no more. The information is here. YouTube will teach you every fucking thing you need to know. Is people look just like you that's great than the motherfucker and they out here teaching. You see what I'm saying? So what I want you to do is I want you to take the time. I want you to go inside, meditate for about 5-10 minutes. You know, it's always a place that each one of us has been in our dreams that we feel comfortable, we feel safe. You feel me? Like, if we have a bad dream when we was younger, we might have wind up at that place. Who knows what it is? You know what I'm saying? With me, mine was, you know, a little ice cream parlor outside. I don't know if I ever been to one of them or not, but it was just an ice cream parlor outside. You know how the people set up their little stands, the ice cream parlor. And you know how a movie will be coming on and they be zooming from the sky, you know, looking at the ice cream parlor. That was my happy scene, like, you know, when I was younger, and you know, different things are coming and, you know, affect my dream and shit like that. That was my go-to. That was my safe place. Go to your safe place in your dream. You see what I'm saying? Once you go to your safe place in your dream, meditate. Start from there. Visualize yourself standing at that place. You know what I'm saying? What's going on around you. Pay attention to everything. You know, and start creating. You are a creator. You manifest everything in this life. You manifest everything that you are. So create, you know, in your brain. Think about the things that surround you. Create different things that surround you. Create different energies that surround you. Because in your dreams, you know, you can see energies. In this 3D realm that we living in right now, you can't see no energy. You know what I'm saying? You can only feel it. So when you in your dream, tap into that, feel it, see it, taste it, all that. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna get the answers that you need as far as how to grow within. And once you grow within, now you're more able and you're more you're more able and reliable in other people's eyes to make things manifest on the outside, because that power is radiating inside of you, you know what I'm saying, and it's oozing out of you. So what you want to do is take that and start to create outside, you know what I'm saying. It's going to be easy to create outside. It's going to, you know, it's going to be basically like, you know, you're doing whatever you love to do and you getting paid for it. But at the same time, you should be doing something that you're passionate about. Whether you're getting paid for it or not, you still doing it because it enlightens you and makes you happy on the inside. My real joy, my real happiness comes from making the people that I love. Well, I can't even say the people that I love. I love all people, you know. Ultimately, I'm a relationship sign, so I love all people. But at the same time, the people that I really care for and that I'm genuinely, you know, want to see them be great in life alongside of me, these are the people that only way I'm going to get my happiness is joy is to know that they happy and that they have some type of joy on the inside of them from me. If I feel like the people that I love or I'm close to don't have that type of feeling for me, then it's hard for me to, you know, to strive, you know, and to create and do different things. And I'm not gonna lie, that's been a big problem in my life. Like, that's been a big issue that I've been trying to work on, you know. That's one. And then the other one is, you know, like I said before, using your imagination, you know, meditating, going within. I've always been so, you know what I'm saying, driven and street bound, just, oh, I gotta get it, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever I gotta do to get some money. I never sat back and actually tapped into that. Like, damn, most kids had imaginations and had, you know, friends that they played with, invisible friends and shit like that. I never had. If I do, I don't remember it because I grew up so fast, you know. So, yeah, long story short, man, I don't know what I'm gonna name this video. Basically, I just want to tell y'all that y'all gotta keep y'all head up and stay out of fear. You know what I'm saying? Stay out of fear, because that's not helping us get nowhere. We out here protesting, and that's not helping us get nowhere. What we need to do is go inside, tap into what the motherfucking ancestors and the gods, you know what I'm saying, from the times before. Because you a god, I'm a god. We all gods, and it was gods before us, which is your mama, before them, which is your grandma, and before them, which is your granddaddy, your great-granddaddy, and your great-great-granddaddy. You know what I'm saying? So tap into the ancestors, tap into their thoughts, tap into their mindset. You know what I'm saying? Look at old documentaries on how their life was and tap into them times. You know what I'm saying? And feel where they was coming from. You know what I'm saying? Once you keep on gaining this knowledge, the more you keep gaining, knowledge is power. Look at me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be arrogant or cocky or none of that. But I know I'm powerful. You know what I'm saying? And it don't necessarily have to be, you know, in a in the way that you think. You know what I'm saying? Everybody had their own different ways of thinking about power. Your power might simply be some material shit. That's power to you. But once that material shit gone, then what? You gotta start all over. So now you powerless. Or it might be some physical shit. But then once that physical shit gone, well, she ain't throwing that ass back no more on that dick. You know what I'm saying? Your dick dry. You gotta start all over again. That's where your power is coming from. Same with a female. You addicted to dick, you know what I'm saying? You addicted to drinking, you know, just you addicted to just, you know, having your motherfucking fun and like they say, you know, you only live once and shit. You addicted to doing that, which I don't see nothing wrong with. But at the same time, you gotta have a mindset of I'm always trying to benefit. So if you ain't trying to benefit from these situations that you in on no type of level, spiritually, mentally, if you ain't getting that and you not trying to get that, then you just gonna be, you know what I'm saying, worse off when you older. You dig what I'm saying? It's 2020 now. This information here, the more you keep dumbing yourself down, the faster your motherfucking life is speeding up and the faster you about to be off this earth. And I'm sorry to be blunt, but that's just how it's happening. You see where this time is going. This time is radical than a motherfucker. I look up, I see 144, or not 144, I see 144 on the clock. Damn, that's in the afternoon. I look up 2 hours motherfucking later, it's 144 again in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn, how the hell? You feel me? And it feels like that. Like, the shit is just back to back, back to back, back to back. And it's like time is really speeding up, man. We just got here in 2020. So what you need to do is really take some time out and find out who you is. If you still working, that's cool. Keep working. But just know that motherfucking businesses, ain't nothing going back to the same. Nothing going back to the same it was unless we change our motherfucking brain. We change our brain, we can make things stay the same, but at the same time, advance it like we always do. But they plan, no. They plan is for us to knock all this shit down, burn shit down, so that way they can do the rest of the sweeping and cleaning motherfucking up. They can go in their little bunkers underground, and then once all the shit done, they can come out. You know, we'd be killed off. The little kids that still here left, that ain't did no violent shit, they can live to tell the stories, you know what I'm saying, and be re-indoctrinated, you know what I'm saying, re-brainwashed. And then these motherfuckers who been up underground, motherfucking snakes, these motherfuckers come out looking like the guys and shit, man. Come on, y'all. The information here, man. This shit sound crazy, but this shit is real, man. There's too many people now talking this real shit. You know what I'm saying? At a point in time, people could sit around and be like, oh, you know, that's conspiracy theories and shit like that. No, this is game. This is ancestry. You know, this is information from over times that the ancestors been trying to communicate with us, but we ain't been tapping into that shit. We ain't been tapping into it. And guess what? This is a different fucking time. That's why it sounds crazy. Back in the day, they had this information. This shit was fluid to them. It was second nature. You know what I'm saying? They had all the powers where they could do all that telekinesis and shit that y'all think weird nowadays. They could do so much shit. Moving fucking 100, you know, the fucking boulder weigh how, you don't know how much. How y'all think them little triangle shits was built, man? How y'all think that shit was built? The niggas had that mindset where they was so fucking powerful, nothing could take that shit from them. It was within them. It's a specific word for it. I'm not sure what it's called right now, so I'm not gonna try to sit here and speak it like I know what it is. But it's some shit that really made them that great, that powerful. You know what I'm saying? Where they can build buildings out of boulders, building fucking skyscrapers out of diamonds. Like, this type of shit was here, man. There's no way you can think this type of shit. There's no way that you can feel this type of shit and it not be true. That's just like you watching a motherfucking movie and you be like, damn, they did this years and years ago. Yeah, that's because it was all planned. They came out with the movie because they wanted you to get comfortable with the shit so they can present it to you in a physical form. Don't nothing that you see or hear, this shit has all been here before. Nothing is new under the sun. They say that all the time. As above, so below type shit. So what you gotta do is you gotta start creating. You gotta start tapping into all that energy that's been here. And you you gotta start creating off of that shit. And really right now I'm talking to myself. That's what I like to do. You know what I'm saying? As I'm speaking to y'all, I'm just refreshing myself, you know what I'm saying? I'm rebuilding my knowledge and my mindset on the stuff that I didn't, you know what I'm saying, kind of forgot about, because it's a lot going on out here. And you can definitely get off track. But for the majority of the part, I like to go within, you know what I'm saying? I like to attack myself and see where them flaws at and see, you know, where can I build from there, you know? But if you ain't ready for that, then I just say, you know, don't be in fear though. You know what I'm saying? Don't be in fear. Whatever you comfortable with, like I said, whatever your passion, whatever you feel like you would do, whether you got paid from it or not, just tap into that. Start doing that more. That's gonna, you know, give you a sense of relief and make you comfortable with all this stuff going on. But for the most part, you need to try to meditate and try to tap into yourself. So that way when you tap into yourself, you can come out more wealthy within the situation. The people who wealthy right now, you know what I'm saying, that paper, that currency, they going down, you know what I'm saying? They getting attacked. People coming in and they raiding their shit, you know what I'm saying? That's why they giving this money away. They was made to get that money away. Y'all think that they just trying to pacify us and shit right now, which they is, but they just covering up shit. The Rothschilds, you know, all the motherfuckers who, the big corporations, I heard it was 12, 13 of the motherfuckers. They raiding their shit and they putting all their dirt on the table from the shit they done been doing to us for years and years and years and years. They sued they dumb ass. Guess what? They had to pay that motherfucking money out. Don't think that you're just getting paid just because it's some, first of all, it's just some weird ass shit going on. It's just a fluke come out of nowhere. Now they not talking about it no more. That's weird. Now they sending out motherfucking money just out of nowhere. Where the fuck they do that? When the fuck did they ever give a fuck about people being broke? We've been broke for years and years and years. They never gave a fuck about nobody being broke. This pandemic shit happened before. 1878, it happened before. Real tragic. People was dying like a motherfucker. Guess what? This same information that I'm talking right now, people lived from in those times because they had the information. They had the power within them. Everybody else died because they was too stuck in the 3D realm, you know what I'm saying? They was too stuck in their body. They thought they was the body. So they never gained nothing. All they did was deteriorate. All their body did was disintegrate because they never built themselves up on the inside so that way they could stay rejuvenated and looking young. I'm gonna look young forever. Yeah, 50 years old, I'm gonna look like this. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, I'm being real with you. This is why these things happen. We have to take care of ourselves, and then everything else on the outside will start to look like wealth. It will start to look just like you on the inside and out. But the motherfucking universe, Mother Nature, she tired of the bullshit. She was tired of the bullshit. You feel me? So she's sending motherfucking waves of energy that's fucking shit up. These motherfucking snakes, these motherfuckers who keep us in bondage and keep us looking like cattle, when they the real motherfucking serpents. You dig what I'm saying? They keep us looking like cattle, but they the real serpents. So they killing us off like we the animals when we need to be, you know what I'm saying, shredding their motherfucking heads and stepping on their motherfucking necks. But all that shit is soon to come. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. What you need to do is go inside, build yourself up so that way you can do it with ease. You can be pleased to do it with ease once it's time to do that. But I done got real deep on this, man. I'm 30 minutes in. I just want to say that I am a man with a plan, you know what I'm saying? I'm staying ambitious. Whatever I do, whatever I choose to do, whoever I choose to be, that's what it's gonna be until I feel like it's time to level up, you know, and it's time to reach new heights. So no matter what nobody say about you, no matter what nobody thinking, long as you doing what you gotta do to the best of your ability to be who you gotta be, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? I praise you because that's 100 shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't be comfortable in being themselves. A lot of people don't be comfortable in just, you know what I'm saying fuck it, I'm gonna be me. I respect a motherfucker who ain't shit and they say and you know got appreciation for ain't being shit. I ain't shit, I know I ain't shit, I ain't trying to be shit, I don't hate on people who ain't shit, who is shit, because I know I ain't shit, so what I'ma hate on them for? I'ma congratulate them and I'ma keep on being ain't shit. It's people out here like that. It's all type of people out here. But you be the type of person that bring wisdom, enlightenment, and motherfucking motivation to people. You know what I'm saying? You be the type of person that first bring wisdom, enlightenment, and motivation to your damn self. To your own pockets, you know what I'm saying? To your own bank account, your own wealth. You know? There's no telling what's going on right now. There's no telling what's gonna happen. But all we can do is claim what the fuck we can worry about. We can't worry about something that we can't control. We can only claim what we can worry about. And what I can worry about is my damn self and my health and my mental stability. Right now, your mental stability is fucked up because you've been traumatized since birth. You've been learning all type of shit that ain't right for you since birth. Clear all that shit out. Today is the solar eclipse, the moon, the lunar eclipse, whatever that shit is. It's time to clear them energies out. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I'm about 35 minutes in, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I appreciate everybody who, you know what I'm saying, took the time out to watch this video. You know, because I don't have 100,000 subscribers, you know what I'm saying, even though I feel like 100,000 motherfucking dollars right now. I know each person who decides to watch this video is gonna gain something from it. And for that reason, I really appreciate you for watching this. Because that's, like I said, that's what's ultimately gonna make me joyous. That's what's gonna make me happy on the inside. Knowing that another person found a part of themselves and they destined to get to the greatest part of themselves. They want that, they striving to do that. So I'm glad that I can be assistance to do that. You know, and if I can't, let it be known. You know, everything is welcome. I don't take criticism bad, you know what I'm saying? I've been criticized all my motherfucking life. I still feel like I'm the best thing that's walking on this motherfucking earth, you know what I'm saying? I'm God's gift to earth, you know? His hands protect me. His hands is over me, you know, or whatever you want to call it, the higher powers. Yeah, they got me. But you got to get you first. 100.